Hi everyone, this is Pilates flow class. So there's a little blend of some yoga moves and some Pilates moves. Remember that you can always take options. Any planks can be done from the knees. Any lunges can be swapped out for squats, just as we normally practice. So let's get started. Come to the back of your mat, position your feet to neutral, all 10 of your toes pointed straight ahead. If you think of the pelvis, the pelvic bowl being in a neutral position, if you can set the pelvis for neutral, then we're going to engage the stomach muscles and the back muscles to gently support and stabilize the pelvis. Relax your shoulders back and down, keeping the shoulders away from your ears. And then as we take a nice deep breath in, we're going to lengthen our spine, breathe wide and full into the sides and into the back of your body. As you inhale on each breath, try to stretch your spine up. And as you exhale on each breath, try to engage the tummy muscles just that little bit more. Just becoming aware of your center, and we're ready to move. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, start to gently roll down, release down, roll all the way to the mat, ragdoll pose. And then as you exhale, gently uncurl, moving your hips first and bringing your head up last. So remember, when we do this first move, the roll down, it is about spine mobility. So try to have your arms hanging really loose. You're not trying to reach with your fingertips. You're trying to just hang there in space like a rag doll. Slowly we exhale, pressing the floor away through the feet and bringing our head up last. Inhale, chin to the chest. Exhale, gently releasing your whole body downward to the floor. Inhale at the bottom, and then exhale as you press the floor away, tucking the tailbone, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. This time, roll down. Roll down and stay down. Hands to the floor, bend your knees if you need to. Walk it out into your plank pose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody drop to their toes. Okay, from here, we're in a plank. Wrists underneath the line of the shoulders. All I'd like you to do now is inhale, drop your hips and thighs and the tops of your feet to the floor and look up. So this is a back bend. This is upward facing dog from yoga. So tops of the feet down, thighs down, chest lifted, stretching out the front side of your body. As you exhale, tuck your toes and lift to the upside down V shape or downward facing dog in yoga. Then start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Take a moment here in space. And then slowly exhaling, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae till your head comes up for me last. Chin to chest on the inhale. Exhale, roll down all the way to the floor. Bend your knees if you need to. Walk out into your plank pose. Again, stay on the toes. Wrists underneath the line of the shoulders. As you inhale, drop your hips and thighs. The tops of your feet, lift your chest, look up. Upward facing dog pose. As you exhale, lift the hips and come into your downward facing dog. Upside down V shape. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Sink your heels to the floor. Slowly uncurl. Okay, we're rolling all the way to the top of the pose. Slide the shoulders down. Nod the chin to the chest. Roll down. Roll down to your mat. Walk out, get your plank pose. Remember, don't drop to your knees. We're just going to take our hips down. So take your hips to the floor as you inhale. Lift the front side of your body away from the mat. Thighs down, tops of the feet down. Chest open and lifted, straight back bend. As you exhale, tuck the toes. Lift to the counter pose, the down dog, upside down V shape with your body. Walk your hands back. Sink your heels to the floor and slowly uncurl through to the top of the pose. Let's do one more like this. Chin to chest. Exhale down. Walk forward. As you walk forward, make a plank pose, wrists below shoulders. As you inhale, drop the thighs, the tops of the feet. Open the chest and look up. As you exhale, tuck your hips into down dog. Stay here. Okay, everybody in down dog, press through the palms of the hands, press into the balls of your feet. If you're going to modify, drop to your knees. If you're going to stay on your toes, come with me now to power lunge. Bend your knees. Right leg comes forward. Open your chest and look up. Step back to down dog. Left leg comes forward. Open with a twist. Look up. Step back to down dog. So these are the power lunges. Each time we're moving, we're going to get our foot all the way forward to open our hip. We're going to lift our hand towards the sky to open the chest, stretching out the chest and the shoulders. If you're working from your knees, level 1, it looks like this. The same twist, the same foot position, but just a little bit less loading for your knees or for your back if you're carrying any injuries. Permission to work from child's pose. Okay, everybody's going to give me 4 more from your knees or your toes. Striding forward, open with a twist. Look up. Make sure you're finding each of the stages of the sequence. Pull your hips back, stride forward, open with a twist. Last 2. Bend your knees, power forward, open and twist. Last 1, bend your knees, power forward, open and twist. Okay, from here, stepping back into your upside down V, up into your down dog pose, pressing through the balls of the feet, pressing into the palms of your hands, pressing your heels towards the floor, lifting your sit bones, eyes gaze into the navel. From here, just gently drop your knees to the floor, come into tabletop box position. 2-point kneeling, 2-point balance pose. So as we stretch and reach opposite arm and leg, hold the pose. Hold it here, and then as you exhale, fingertips and toes tap. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Everybody reaching and stretching, opposite arm to leg, not changing, staying with those 2 points that you've already raised. Keep moving, keep breathing. Last 2. Okay, if you're struggling with any wrist injuries, you can be on the floor. Everybody else stay in box pose. I'm just showing you the alternative pose. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Well done, everybody. Let's get the last 4 on this second side. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Everybody push their hips back. Get your child's pose. Head down, hips back. Everybody come forward now into a plank pose. So I'd like you to come into a high plank on your toes and palms if you can. If that's not possible, drop down to your knees. Absolutely. Okay, so half plank here, hips and shoulders on one line. Full plank here, hips and shoulders on one line. Everybody decide. And then what we're going to do is some shoulder taps. So I'm going to lift my right hand, tap my left shoulder, bring it down. Left hand, tap and down. So everybody's going to do some shoulder taps. You can work from your knees. Well done, like this. You can work from your toes, like this. Okay, try not to sway your body. Try to keep your shadow really still. You can see your shadow on your mat beneath you. Try to keep it steady. Don't let your head droop and drop. If you're working from your knees, it's exactly the same. Don't cave into the shoulders. Don't turn it into a box. Okay, everybody working a plank pose. Half plank here. Full plank here. Shoulder taps, 4 more. Hold your core nice and strong. Keep your neck really straight, really long. Last 1. Dropping down. Push the hips back. Forehead comes down to the mat. Slide your body forward. Come all the way down. Reach your arms over your head. So we're going to go into our swimming kicks. When you do the swimming kicks, stabilize the upper body, the shoulders, kick from your hips. So point your toes. Let's get kicking. So can you see I'm not bending my knees? I'm trying to keep my head still, my hips still. And I'm going to generate the power from my hips. That's the way. I'm going to reinforce good posture by pulling my shoulders down away from my ears. And then level 2, if you want to make it harder, lift your hands off the floor, eyes looking down. Level 1, keep your fingertips down there. Everybody kicking, last 5. Everybody kicking, last 4. Everybody kicking, last 3, 2, 1. Okay, slide your hands back underneath the line of your shoulders. Push yourself into a plank pose, high plank, if you can. Modified if you need to. Inhale now. Exhale, push. Plank pose. Hips to the sky, upside down, V shape. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Press your heels to the mat and then slowly uncurl. As you uncurl, bring your head up firmly last. Chin to chest, roll down. Exhale, feel the weight of your head and your shoulders stretching your spine. Walk forward. As you walk forward, it's a plank pose. We're going to do one press up. So from this plank position, you can modify to your knees or even to box if you really need to. So easiest press up variation is this one. The next hardest is this one. The next hardest is this one. Okay, everybody, one press up. Chest to the floor on your in-breath. Push to the top of the plank on your exhale. Everybody hold the plank. Hold your plank pose, ready for your shoulder taps. Tapping right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. Okay, we've got it. 10 more taps. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Sink your heels. Slowly roll through, bringing your head up firmly last. Take the chin to the chest. Exhale down. Return to your press up position. So remember, 3 moves. Rocks, knees, or full press up on the toes. Don't arch your back. The back is like a plank. Inhale, take the chest down. Exhale, push. Make your plank pose. This time, lift your hips to upside down V-shape. Stay here. Think about pedaling out through your heels. So we call this move walking the dog. Walking the dog, pedaling right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Stop here. Push both heels to the floor. Exhale. As you inhale, rise to your toes, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee and stride it forward. Open with a twist. Okay, now you're going to take that right leg to the sky, three-legged dog, and you're going to stride it forward, open with a twist. Okay, so these are lizard lunges. Stretch to the sky, power forward, open with a twist. Okay, if you're not doing lizard lunges, come back to child's pose. Take your lunging position with a twist. So level 1, this is your option. Here, just as we did on the first round. Level 2, that right leg, three-legged dog, strides forward, open with a twist. Okay, everybody's going to do 2 more on the right side. Well done. Let's get 1 more on the right side. And let's take it back into our down dog. All the way up, all the way down. Okay, bring your body forward. Align the shoulders over the wrists. Drop your hips, drop the thighs, drop the tops of the feet. Upward facing dog. And then exhale all the way down. Keep your fingertips in line with the top of the shoulders. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. This is cobra. We're going to do 5 cobras. Tops of the feet down, thighs down. As you inhale, press the chest forward, lifting the upper body gently away from the floor, extending into the back of the body. Keep lifting your chest. Exhale gently down. Breathing in as you rise up. Keep the shoulders down. Breathing out as you come down. You've got 3 more. Inhale, let me see you rise. Lift up. Exhale gently down. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale gently down. Okay, last one. Inhale, lift your chest. Press your chest forward, lift the upper body, extend the back. Exhale all the way down. Okay, align the fingertips with your shoulders. Press up position. Press to your knees or to your toes. Inhale, don't arch your back. Exhale, up we go, push. Make a nice strong plank. Lift your hips to downward facing dog. Hold the upside down V shape with your body. Let's pedal out our feet. Right leg, left leg. So this little pedaling out maneuver, we call it walking the dog in yoga. And it's a great way to keep your ankles mobile, to stretch out tight calf muscles. Generally mobilizing the ankles. Okay, 1 more. Push your heels to the floor. Okay, remember your options. Level 1, work from child's pose, power lunge. Level 2, we're going up onto tippy toes. Left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend that left knee, stride it forward. Lizard lunge, open the chest. Well done. So push the left heel to the sky. Bend your knees, stride forward. Lift the left hand, open with a twist. Okay, so it's the same as a power lunge, really. Except for we're not alternating sides. We're staying on the left side. Well done. And if you're doing the more advanced option, you're working from 3-legged dog rather than just from your regular pullback position. Okay, everybody get working. Everybody's got 5 more. Remind yourself you can work from child's pose. You can do the modified version. That's it. Open your chest and look up. Push your heel to the sky. Spring that foot forward. Open your chest and look up. Okay, we've got 2 more. Are we ready? Lizard lunge. Open the chest and look up. 1 more time. 3-legged dog. Lizard lunge. Open the chest and stretch up back into your down dog pose. From your down dog pose, drop to your knees. Push your hips back to the back of the mat. Stretch your fingers forward towards the top of the mat. Bringing your forehead gently down towards the floor. Gently release your neck, your back and your shoulders. And then come to lie down onto your side. Okay, so what you're going to work on this morning is side kicks. So we're going to kick on our side. We're going to stretch our whole body out. We're going to imagine our legs are being pulled away from the upper body. And imagine the upper body being pulled away from the legs. Point your toes, tighten your belly, and let's start our kicks. So again, now that I'm kicking, I am not kicking bending my knees. I'm kicking with softly pointed toes, straight knees, complete upper body awareness and stability. Everybody keep kicking. Can we kick as fast as we can for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Okay, both legs together. Both legs go up. Both legs go down. Both legs go up. Both legs go down. So stay balancing on your hips here as you're moving your legs. Legs up together, legs down together. Legs up together, legs down together. Okay, you've got 8, 7, keep moving, keep stretching. Remember to keep your head resting down on your arm here or on your hand here, but you don't want the weight of your head, straining your neck. So the head has got some support either on your arm or your hand. Last 2. Last 1. Back to side kicks, back to those side kicks. If you've got enough stabilization, you don't need the hand on the floor. You can take the hand up to the sky, absolutely. But if you're wobbling, put the fingertips down, keep the shoulders where they should be, balance on your hip, kick as fast as you can control for 5, for 4, keep kicking. You don't need to be in time for 3, for 2, for 1. Everybody release. Everybody roll onto their back, bend your knees. Bend your knees, take your knees to tabletop pose. Let's just do 8 crunches. Lift your head and shoulders, crunch. Squeeze, knees to thighs, elbows to knees. Squeeze. Elbows to thighs. Curl up your tailbone. Try to lift the knees towards the elbows and the elbows towards the thighs. Let's get 5 more. Crunch. 4 more. So get the tailbone up. Get the shoulders up. Last 3. Squeeze the tummy. Last 2. Squeeze the tummy. Last 1. Squeeze your tummy. And then stretch out and switch sides. So everybody swap into the opposite side. Stretch out your whole body. Align yourself. Press the hand here or the head can rest here. Start with your side kicks. Making your side kicks, softly pointed toes. Tummy muscles stay engaged. Waistline stays lifted. Eyes focus straight ahead. Relax your shoulders. Stabilize your lower back. Soft pointed toes here kicking. Keep kicking. If you've got the stability, remember the other hand can come away. If you feel you're rocking and rolling, or you're cheating by kind of lying onto your back, then bring your fingertips back down. Much better here. Okay, last 3, 2, 1. Super glue both legs together. Are we ready? Both legs going up, both legs coming down. And again, you're not pressing the waist into the floor as you lift. You're going to get that feeling that you're balancing on your hips as you stretch your legs out. From time to time, look and check. So sometimes you may set yourself up really well, but then as you get into the sequence, you may start to adjust and take your feet to the wrong position. So ideal world, you should be able to see, get a little glimpse of your toes as you look down. Check that out for yourselves. Well done, last one. Inhale up, exhale kicks. Okay, back to your kicks, balancing on your hip, softly pointed toes, not kicking from your knees, stabilizing your pelvis. Other arm can be here, or fingertips can be down here. It's your call. Point your toes, kick from the hips, stabilize your lower back. Keep kicking for 3, for 2, for 1. Roll to your back. Crunch position, bring your knees into tabletop. This time, as you exhale, bring your shoulders up and squeeze, curl your tailbone. Back to tabletop pose, crunch. Tabletop pose, crunch. Tabletop pose. As you crunch, pull the shoulders up, pull the belly button in. Last 2, then we're going crisscross to finish. Last 1, squeeze. Okay, let's go criss, cross, criss, cross. We're working for 8, 7, don't roll. 6, keep it nice and controlled. 5, twist. 4, twist. 3, 2, last 1. Cross your ankles, pull your knees into your belly button. Gently massage your spine, rocking and rolling. Rock yourself up. Come to your seated pose. Well done, everybody. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. As you inhale, reach and rise. Take the arms all the way up here overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.